Talk.
Testing.
I think this sounds fucking
yep.
great,
think?
actually.
Okay,
Yep,
you're
yep.
the audio
I
guy.
think it sounds good.
I'm the pictures guy. You're the audio guy. That's how it works.
Yep.
That's how we make the money. You make the sounds. I make the looky look. And we
We make the looks, we make the
Yeah,
sounds.
look, you're the audio guy.
We charge $5 a month.
I make the looky looks. It's a
We buy rakes, we rake it in. The people at Lowe's know us.
Dude, that's an interesting thing. Like, what sense is your skill set like based around? Like, is it like a vision thing, or is it like for people to hear? Do you make stuff that feels good?
Yeah.
Do you make stuff that
Most of my stuff tastes
Sounds
pretty
good.
solid.
I'll make people feel good.
yeah?
Makes the mouth water, yeah.
Yeah, you're like, I mean, that could be a cook though.
Yeah.
What is the sense that you wouldn't make anything? I guess there's no one. Well, a candle maker for smell. I was like, nobody's making something for smell. False. People make
False.
a lot of
Big
things
time
for
false
smell.
perfume.
Febreze.
Yeah, I mean, there's a big list.
Sex is mostly for the smell.
It's
That's why I do it.
that is an unpopular.
Bottle
opinion.
that.
I don't think that's true.
No, that's true.
I'm not totally sure.
Welcome back to the pod, guys.
Bro, are you breaking the fourth wall right
Fuck,
now?
I
Yeah.
finger banged.
Bro, is the
hated
lens
that.
cap on?
Damn it.
No, I don't think so. If it is, this is just a strictly audio episode.
Yeah.
I'm not getting back up. Getting
why
clawed
don't
by
you just
y'all's
flip it?
toes. No, it's open.
So, explain this sconce box thing you got going on here. Is that like is that a lighting
I
thing?
trapped a
It's a
wasp
mousetrap.
in. Yeah, yeah.
That is a way cooler. That is a way cooler reasoning than I thought.
Yeah, like there's a wasp in the little light thing. I just had that box lying around. Just made a tomb.
Popped it on there.
Instant
yeah, dude.
tomb. Yeah.
Dude, instant burial.
Just
You
dry.
Cask of Amontillado, that motherfucker, bro. Walled them up in the wall. Did you ever read that short
No, I have
story?
no idea what you're talking about.
Bro, it was a
Which
short
one?
story read in like freshman year about this guy who tricks a dude into going to this wine cellar, and then like he's like getting him drunk, I think, and like ranting to him, and then while he's talking, he like chains him to this wall, and the dude's like, "What the fuck?
Sick.
Like, what are you doing?" And then he's like, "Dude, I remember that time you fucked me over. Now I'm fucking you over." And then he walls him up
Oh,
in the
jeez.
wall. And then leaves him, like, just chained to the wall in a fucking brick tomb that he made, like, while the man's alive, and, like, literally just buried him alive. It was sick as hell.
That is pretty sick.
Really cool Renaissance way to kill somebody.
Is that a movie?
Just
It's
bury
gotta
the
be.
wall.
Mark Wahlberg.
It's gotta be a Marky Mark.
Gotta
picture.
be.
100%. But being entombed alive has gotta be pretty rough, unless it's like a pyramid situation, or like you're a God King thing. That's probably the only way I'd accept a
As
live
if you're the
burial.
God King.
Yeah, if it's a ceremonial
If you're
thing.
anything less than God King, you're not gonna be okay with it.
Yes. 'cause
Guys, stop this.
I could, I could stomach it if you were like, this is like the thing. Like our belief is that you're alive forever in here because you're the God King and like you just live in here now. I'd be fine with
That
that.
is flattering.
It is.
Yeah.
Plus, like some of those tombs had a bunch of cool shit in it. Like they put games in there, put
Yeah,
some like
bunch of
Parcheesi.
trinkets.
Yeah, a little,
Pretty cool.
yeah, a little chess action.
Can you wait?
Electric baseball.
Can you still hear it if I do that?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. Nice.
Nice,
Got
dude.
worried that I was just. Never mind.
No, better to check that now than like
Yeah.
at the end, and we're like, oh, this is the lens cap.
Like,
Was on the
it's just
mic.
gonna be. We're gonna have to have a lot of lip readers this episode.
This one's for the lip readers.
Yeah.
That's a missed market.
Lip reading.
Yeah, making content exclusively for lip readers,
Yeah. It's
Pretty-
gotta exist.
for sure.
There's a guy baseball guy that'll do it.
Lip
He'll, like,
read?
read like when they like cuss out the umpire.
Funny.
stuff like
yeah.
that.
Does he say it on air?
Oh yeah.
That's
Well,
awesome.
like he'll be like, "God damn it, John, pull your ass."
That's great.
so funny.
I love that.
That is a cool skill.
Mm-hmm.
That's like one of those things you see like in like a James Bond or like Batman movie, you know, as a kid, and you're like,
Mm-hmm.
damn, I should really invest a lot of time into learning to read lips.
Yes, like lock picking.
And then like the movie ends. Yeah, exactly, like lock picking. Every time I see like or played Skyrim or something, you know, get my lock picking level 99, and then I'm like, you know, I should devote some actual time
Now I
Mhm.
can
to
play
this in the
game.
real
Mhm.
world.
Mhm.
Yeah.
For sure. Well, they make it look so easy. You put a bobby pin in there with a
Yeah,
screwdriver.
they make it look so cool.
Yeah, it's yeah. Oh yeah, it does look sick as fuck too. Did you ever play Oblivion?
Yeah, a little bit at my friend's house.
That had a cool like that actually looked like I think how locks look. Like you got to pop
The
the
actual
pins up and
pins,
like
right?
it's pretty sick, dude.
Yeah.
But yeah, the amount of illegal skills I wanted to learn from movies, like,
Hot
it's like
wiring.
safe cracking. I always
Yeah.
wanted to put a stethoscope up to a safe and then like listen
Totally.
and go, ooh,
How
let
many
her
people?
talk to me.
Yeah,
Let her
how
talk
many
to me.
people became doctors just because they wanted to get like around the stethoscopes? You know,
That's to get access to
Yeah.
stethoscopes. I bet that's a big,
it's a real
Or-
like roundabout way to do
or
it.
just to get to doctor equipment in general.
Oh yeah.
I bet a lot of people just like became different professions. To like, I bet a lot of people became crane operators, like just to get access
Just
to the
the
cranes.
big handles.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like I would, yeah. I almost became like a
Crane
shovel
certified.
guy or like a
What?
Shovel guy.
like Like a bulldozer. What are those things with the fucking like a
Uh,
backhoe type shit? I thought that'd be sick to be like one of those guys, but then it's like, where do
Just
you
do,
go
like,
from
blue
there?
collar.
Like that's the
Yeah.
top of the top.
Yeah.
Like if you're a heavy machinery operator, there's nowhere to go from. But you're once you operate.
Yeah,
the
you just
machines,
do it. You do
yeah,
it forever.
That's your
Yeah.
job.
Just get better and better at
Yeah.
it.
There's not like I guess there might be commander of the operators.
Commander of
or
the heavy
something.
machinery.
Mhm, that might be a thing.
Yeah.
So I don't know about the hierarchies on
There's
site.
no God King of heavy machinery.
there might be some sort of like prophesized God King of the machine
Could
operators.
be you,
but
dude.
Could be, dude. Could be. At work the other day, we were looking up hobo signs. You ever seen that?
Like gang signs or
street
like
signs?
They would like leave little markings on the walls and
Oh.
stuff that would
Oh,
like
that's sweet.
say like, "Hey,
It's
this
like
lady's got
tagging.
bread," or like
I
she's
have seen that.
sympathetic to hobos, or like,
Yeah.
"Hey, this guy's got a gun," or like, "This guy like he likes the Colts," or something like that. And you're like, "Yeah, stay away from that fucker, dude."
yeah.
Dude, fuck the Colts. That's gonna be my new thing. Is
The football
I hate
team
the
or
Football
Colts as
team? Indianapolis.
Colts. No, I'm talking about
Oh,
the
with
football
the
team.
U.
I am
No,
talking
with
about.
the-
I thought you meant
Oh.
Colts.
No,
CULTs.
no.
Yeah.
No, I'm just gonna pick a really specific football team to be like, that's the one I hate now.
And then never watch football.
Mm-mm. I have
Yeah.
no reason to even hate them.
No.
Dumb logo.
Dumb.
Horseshoes
One of the worst logos.
Pretty weak
One of the worst.
logo.
Horseshoes suck.
Yeah.
I actually work with a guy who used to be a farrier.
don't know what that
Really?
means.
Guys who smith horseshoes, like
That's sick
fucking
though.
out of iron, and then would put them on the horses. And I was like, dude, that's crazy. He said he
Still-
saw a guy get his chest collapsed, getting kicked in the fucking chest. I was like, that's crazy. I work with a lot of people who are mentally scarred.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
You got the war guy. You got the horseshoe guy.
Uh-huh.
The pheasant. What was it called? A
Don't
farrier.
y'all take Halloween
farrier.
super like hardcore too?
hmm
Don't you have like take Halloween like super crazy too?
Yeah, everybody gets crazy into it, and then like hints that they're gonna kill themselves later. It's really cool. It's kind of a.
That's
fun
the holiday. Yeah, it's weird if you joke about doing that like at Christmas time. You know,
Yeah, that is.
Halloween's a spooky enough holiday that you can
Mhm.
kind of be like, "Ooh, I'm gonna kill myself after
Ooh.
this." At the office party.
That is
Like,
pretty scary.
they're like, Meredith, stop.
Oh.
Yeah, we're looking for spooky,
I'm
not
gonna drink,
horrifying.
I'm gonna eat a bunch of pills.
That would be funny to just be like like everyone's just trying to do campy spooky, and you're like, I'm actually just a dark person.
Yeah,
It's just
they
like
got
the really-
vampire too.
Mhm. That's pretty sick. What's the coolest like movie monster? You know, like Dracula.
I like
or,
Swamp Thing.
Have you seen the movie?
Yeah,
Is it good?
the new one or like the old like
oh,
the
is
old
there a
like.
new one? I didn't know.
I think there's a new. Yeah, I think there's a new one. I haven't seen like the show. I think there's like a Swamp Thing show.
Dude, speaking of those kinds, Creature from the Black Lagoon was sick,
Yeah,
dude.
something.
Guy
Yeah,
fish, like a man fish.
really spooky.
Yeah. Merfolk.
Merfolk.
Pretty sick, dude.
Merfolk is cool.
Yeah, it's probably one of the top 3 mythical creatures. I've been trying to get into cryptids recently. Like,
That's good to get into.
because like I was into conspiracies for a while, and I was like, that's kind of mainstream now. Like everybody's into conspiracies.
Let me get into Merfolk
Kind of
for
cringe. Yeah,
a
try to
season.
I want some blurry photos of Merfolk.
yeah.
That's what I'm looking for. I want you to tell me about the worm you saw that had like deer antlers.
Do you think all those pictures are so blurry because they see it and they're hauling ass away from it?
Yeah, or they're so excited
Yeah.
to see it. Yeah, I think so.
Everyone's always like, they're obviously fake. They're all so blurry, and you're like, no, obviously they were terrified when they took this picture.
And I do think everybody who's into those is also a spaz. So they're also just like frantically clicking or
Totally.
like fucking trying to take a picture. That is
They
a
just
good.
only take it with Polaroids too.
Yeah.
Shake it real fucking fast.
Shaking a photo is cool. That is really awesome.
Yeah.
To be like any sort of physical thing you got to do to like. I see why people thought those were magic.
Yeah.
Like the Native Americans, like that is
They
magic.
thought Polaroids were magic?
I thought it stole your soul. That's
Oh.
the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean,
You
I
take-
believe it.
Like you take your picture.
I mean,
and you're
fuck.
like, this is you, and you're like,
I don't
what
know
the
how they work. Yeah.
No, that would be insane to me. I'm
Could
like,
be.
you just took this moment in time and now it's on this piece of paper? What are you talking about? And it was like, you didn't paint it? It's fucking, like, that
It
is
is
magic.
nuts,
It
yeah.
is crazy. Like, I took a whole class on, like, how photography works, and I still don't fucking understand it at all.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any fucking sense. Like, oh, yeah, so we just, like, we just took all the light that was there and then...
Captured it briefly.
Yeah, now it's on this paper.
We took in all the light. We got it. Don't need to worry about it anymore, guys. We got it.
But now it's portable.
Yeah.
That thing you were saying, you can, like, show
Do you
it
want
to
to put
other
this light in your pocket? Well, you got to put it on a piece of paper first, obviously. But then,
right, of
then you can
course.
carry this fucking thing
But now you
around.
can take that memory and you can, like, show it to people.
Yeah. Put it in a book. Show some people. They're really gonna care for sure.
Yeah, that's insane. And I mean, words are kind of like that too, where it's like you're like, it's a way for me to think things and then like make you think what I'm thinking by like saying a certain sound,
Yeah.
or I can say sounds.
I
and
just
you're
go
like,
la 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 la
you're-
in my head the whole time I read. Anytime I read anything, I'm just doing la 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 la, not thinking what you're
I
thinking.
don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Nice
you can't put your
fucking
words in my head.
try.
Yeah, that's good.
What are you looking at? Sasquatch sightings?
Nice. It's on Pornhub.
Dude, there's like never a normal looking guy that's into Sasquatch.
Of course.
No,
It's like just dudes like that.
it's just Sasquatches without as much hair.
Like I'd believe it if it was like Michael from accounting spotted him.
It's never a guy whose hair is lower, like higher than his ears. It's always like
Just
somebody with a
that
man bun. Or
Crazy,
like,
like,
Weird
just
facial hair,
face
too.
Stuff.
yeah, no
I
one's
don't know.
clean shaven, weak jawlines.
Yeah,
Weak ass, dude.
the weakest jawlines look for Sasquatch.
Uh-huh.
Paper mache.
Yeah, real
Weak.
low value males. Real LVMs, as far as I'm concerned, bro.
LVM is a hard diss.
That
you
is,
call
bro.
someone an LVM.
Especially if they have to ask you and then you explain it to them and they're
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
fuck,
well,
dude.
see what I meant by that was, I think you're low value.
Wow. I'm saying it's probably rare for you to be sought after. That's
Yeah.
that's all I'm saying.
Totally.
I'm not being rude.
Is LVM like a known? Is that a known term? Or is
It
that
is, dude.
Oh,
I
nice.
don't want to like.
blow it up?
I don't want to like purple pill you here, dude. But
Yeah.
let me introduce you to a little community called the Femcells, bro. You ever heard of
No.
No.
Enlighten me.
FDS?
What?
No.
Female
That
dating.
Franklin Delano. Never mind.
Yeah, it's all subreddit for Franklin
FDR.
Delano Roosevelt. That actually might exist. This one is
Definitely exists.
it's female dating strategy, and
Oh, yeah.
it's basically like pickup artist shit, but for women.
Oh.
And they have all these crazy acronyms and stuff, and it's awesome. It's so I think they actually got banned off Reddit for being like
Too awesome.
for being way too cool for the site.
Being
Now they're on their own
sick as shit.
website. But yeah, you can look up screenshots of like posts and shit, and they're just fucking awesome.
Yeah.
It's people just like their whole thing is like if the guy doesn't like do everything, like if he's not paying for your meal and like throwing his coat down over a puddle and like doing low value mail, instant LVM. Instant LVM. But now
Yeah.
high value males, those are the cream of the crop. Now if
Yeah.
they're calling someone a
They
high
give you
value
your like
male,
social security number first date.
yes, you basically are a thing where you give them everything and you get nothing, and
Yeah.
that's very high value. Which
That's a healthy relationship.
yeah, I
I've
mean,
ever heard
in
of
terms of business deals, that is high value.
Pretty fucking
That's a
sick,
very valuable
yeah.
business
Your
deal.
yield is
High,
insane.
yeah, high yield.
High return, low investment. Like that's pretty great. So I mean, I get it, but it's also hilarious.
Yeah.
It's also awesome. I mean, the fact that they got banned.
I'm glad that shit's banned.
Yeah. Well, it's great that like there's some equality because all the incel subreddits are gone, dude.
Yeah.
Even the greatest ones like Brain Cell, where it was like it was these guys who were like that. You should look up some fucking posts from that, dude. That's hilarious.
What was that?
It was like. It was literally just like nerd ass like incels. It was like incels who thought they were smarter than like the other incels.
like
and
every-
they broke off.
oh,
and they got
wow,
to be this
yeah.
like snobby, like looking down their nose at people, like branch of the incels.
That does turn into like a weird Hall of Mirrors thing where they
Mhm.
all just start to see yourself.
It is funny to think that you're like it's not even like you're superior to the incels because you're not an incel. It's like we're just better incels,
Yeah.
which is really funny. Does rule.
That does rule.
Pretty cool
Bring those guys back.
Dude, have you
Pretty
heard,
cool guys.
have
They
y'all
also
heard
did a
about
study.
the-
1 in 5 are autistic. What?
Like the r/rate me guys, like girls will just like send pictures and be like rate me, be like
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
4.5, fucked up face.
Or it'll be
crazy.
like it'll be like here's my address, door unlocked. And you're like what? You're fucking insane. It's like what the fuck are you doing?
They actually send their address? Damn, dude, people are
Bro, Reddit-
lunatics.
Reddit's so cool. Reddit used to be really.
There's
cool.
too many acronyms on Reddit for me to play around on there. Like I have
Yeah.
no idea what anyone's talking
No,
about.
that is very annoying. You need like a little playbook or like a little.
You
like,
need like a little index basically.
like NTA.
Mm-hmm. Don't know
Not
that.
the
Don't even know what
asshole.
you're saying.
Not
Oh
the
yeah,
asshole.
gotcha.
YTA, you're the asshole.
I immediately that shows you immediately what happens on Reddit. Someone says
TLDR?
NTA. I'm like, oh yeah, of course. And then I keep scrolling.
Total NTA. Yeah, it's It used to be really cool. They went through this big purge and they got rid of a lot of the really cool subreddits, like the one that was just like gifs of like dicks photoshopped onto people that were like spinning and stuff like
That's
that.
good.
It's just cool stuff. dude.
What's 4chan? What's
What is it?
Yeah, what is that? Is it just like Reddit, like deep Reddit or something?
Yeah, pretty
Right.
much. I mean, from what I understand, it's literally just because everything is just a forum.
Yeah.
Every website's a forum. Even Twitter's a fucking forum. They just have a weird like format where it's like instead of you replying, it's like they have this text box thing. You know what I mean? Like it's just
Yeah.
different variations of like forums. But yeah, it's just a shittier like Reddit has that cool presentation with the subreddits where you've got the thing at the top and you like
I
it
like
feels
that
like you're in a
little.
new
Yeah.
room.
It
Feels
just
like
looks.
you're in a
Is it
different
little?
place.
Is it based off of Snork or whatever? You know the Snorks, that little
Yeah,
show.
the little guy.
got the little-
uh-huh.
thing?
Yeah, a little snorker.
Yeah, is that what it's based off of? What is it?
What's
What's the
based
Reddit thing? What is that? Is that like an alien
off?
or
I think
is
it's
that?
a little guy. Yeah, it's a little guy. They
It's
drew.
a snort.
It's cool. You get to make your own now when you make an account. You get to like customize them, put a little hat on them.
That's sick.
Mine
Should we
looks like
go
a
check
wizard.
out Rate My Feet?
Oh,
Rate
R
that's
My
r
nice.
slash
Feet?
Rate My Feet.
I kind of want to put mine on there.
Bookmark that for later.
We also got Rate Over 30.
Rate over 30 or rape over 30.
Rate.
Okay.
With the T. Sorry.
Should clarify.
Sorry. Yeah. Rate.
Especially after we just we were just talking about the other one.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I don't dig my nose in Reddit.
You don't peruse. You
No.
don't dive in.
Reddit seems.
It's a little bit of an
intense.
adventure. It's kind of
It's
fun.
a
to
little
explore.
intimidating. It's a little daunting.
It is. It's very scary, but like going on to weird subreddits and then sorting by like top of all time, where it's like would these people considered the best of this subreddit is like fantastic because you really get like
yeah,
you get
best
the.
of all time.
It's like the most archetypal post of that subreddit. You
Yeah.
can get like the perfect like that is what this entire thing is for. Like r slash.
You're just seeing just the highlights.
Yeah, well, yeah, and you get like, because if you go into a subreddit in the middle of like if you go to one today, it's gonna be like, it's gonna be some bullshit. It's like there's one that's like things for ants, and it's just like pictures of really tiny stuff, and every caption is like, what is this? A chair for ants? Or like, what is this? A fork for ants? And that's every single post. But you can go on there and like sort by best of all time to see like what is the best thing for ants of all time. So that's a good time. That's a good thing to do. That's fun.
Yeah, if I had any free time between lock picking and hot wiring cars, my lessons, I'd definitely
And
peruse.
safe cracking.
Yeah,
Bro, that
I'm
is
really trying to earn this stethoscope though.
bro, it's a cool thing to dive into. You learn some crazy stuff. You get to
Sounds
see some
sick.
fun things. 4chan's just like really annoying to navigate. I'd probably go on more if it wasn't such like a pain in the ass to like get around.
Yeah, I wish it was just fed through a cable into my brain.
That would be awesome.
Wish I had a little port in the back of my head.
Like the Neuromancer, where you're just jacking your head into like computers and shit.
Yeah.
That fucking rules. Everyone's got like a 3.5 headphone jack on their fucking
Yeah.
head, and you just
Yeah, people getting dust in it.
that would
If
suck.
you don't have a partner to blow the dust out of your head port,
Bro, that would be annoying. Or you're like going to your job, but you got like a weak connection. Or
you have to get a
something.
little silicone little cover.
Or a little,
little plug.
compressed air.
Nah, no
Little
plugs for
compressed
my
air.
head port. Yeah,
That'd be sick. Are you guys gonna get the Neuralink?
no.
What if I paid you?
Yeah, maybe.
What if it was green?
Yeah, I mean, I could pick my color.
Yeah.
I could get a rose gold one, sure.
Okay, bet.
Yeah.
We can make that happen. Yeah, I'll do it if it like makes my life slightly easier.
Dude, if I get
Yeah.
a McDonald's fucking commercial in my head, though, I'm gonna kill myself.
I would have to have some sort of like agreement that they would never do ads or something.
Yeah, I'm
That
sure
would
they'd
suck.
honor that stuff.
Just like
But-
in REM sleep, and then you get the Whopper commercial.
Yeah,
Just
that's
fuck.
Oh my
Well,
god.
if people are like, I don't know if you want waves like that so close to your brain. It's like you're talking on the phone all the time. Like, I don't know if that's any different. And like, if I can like put my keys in my head, or like I can
Your
just
keys?
like, cause like I'm like my job, I have like a little RFID.
You gotta like
scanner.
put your head next to the,
Well, I
the access
assume-
point at the door.
Yeah, there'd have to be some sort of like, cause somebody did do that where they implanted one in their hand. They had an RFID chip in their hand, and they would put doors on it. And they
Sure, that doesn't leach anything into you.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. I'm
Yeah.
sure it's like really good for you.
Sure
Actually,
it's-
I heard he's actually healthier than a normal person.
yeah, I believe that.
But yeah, that's pretty cool. I would definitely do that if it made my life like a little
Slightly
easy. Yeah,
better.
Yeah, just like
If
a
I,
modicum
just
easier.
to avoid any inconvenience. The second I go to a place and like, same would you go like I went to Chipotle and they were like, oh sorry we're not taking cash today, and I was like, well good thing I have a fucking card or else. But if you got there and they're like, oh sorry you got to headbutt the fucking console, so we can scan your RFID brain chip,
yeah,
then
that
I'd
would be annoying.
probably get it at that point.
Yeah, you know, I yeah. If I
What
don't
am I
have
gonna
to-
do? Leave my Chipotle there?
Yeah. No way.
Yeah.
If you told
no.
me I never had to carry a wallet with me ever again.
You really,
Sold.
we're kind of there.
Sold.
You don't.
True.
You
True.
carry
You're
your-
actually right.
Put your ID and your card and your.
Yeah, but what if it was
phone.
also your phone? What if you never had to carry anything ever again? What if it was also your backpack?
What if it was also your
What
shoes?
if it was a remote?
Yeah.
TV. Oh, that's cool. If you could like.
I think more things need to be built into shoes. I feel like you already got them on.
I really like that. I know.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of that. There should be more shoe accessories.
Yeah.
Like things where different parts of the shoe are buttons, and you can like
Yeah.
activate different
Or
things.
something, you know,
Mhm.
like I don't know. We like if you had a little lighter in your shoe, maybe
Yeah.
not a lighter. 'cause it
I've seen
might-
that.
Really?
A little lighter shoe. It was a guy at Silver Dollar City lit my my mom on fire.
Damn, that sucks.
I yeah, I always
she's
wanted one of
okay.
those toe knives. You ever seen those?
like the Joker has, like when he clicked.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I just was watching The Dark Knight before this.
No way. Is that where you get that? Is that where you get the shoot then?
Maybe that's why I'm thinking about
It
it.
might be a
yeah.
subconscious thing. Because every time I see that movie, I'm like, man, I want that.
Why
so
don't we
bad.
all have little jackknives in the tips of our?
It's a great question.
Yeah.
It's like, why doesn't everybody have Heelys? There's no reason.
I was looking at Heelys yesterday too, dude.
It's a superior shoe
yeah,
in every way.
and it's sweet to be clacking around when you're not rolling. I
Yeah.
mean, if you have them in, you should be rolling.
Also, guys don't get to wear heels, so you get to feel like you're wearing heels, which is cool.
that is true.
It's kind of a cool secondary
It
perk.
really just empower the whole gender, if you ask me.
Mhm.
Like
Also, I want to see more friend groups healing together in like a pack. Like,
unity.
if
Yeah.
you saw like a gang of guys, like
Yeah, that's
Healy up,
true. You usually only see a lone Healyist.
Usually they're doing it to try to be interesting. So like,
Yeah,
They're-
they got a
they're-
they got a
need
fedora.
something.
yeah,
need
they're
a
on the
win.
lookout. What?
They need a win bad.
Yeah,
Badly,
yeah. That's usually a last ditch effort. They're like, I've tried everything else. Maybe I could be the Healy guy.
Yeah.
Rollerblades are sick. You know about that life.
That's all.
Later.
Tell me I know about the life. dude.
Habitual blader.
I'm looking at blades regularly too. I got a fantasy of me going to the local skate park one day,
Mhm.
being like, "You guys cool if I hop in the bowl real quick?" And then hopping in the bowl on the blades. But I've never hopped in a bowl on the blades. I went to the skate park one
Just got
time.
fucking scared.
Well, I went to the skate park one time with
You
my
checked it out,
skateboard
dude.
freshman year,
Yeah.
and there was kids from like the after school program I worked at that were there, and they were like, "Oh, Nick, what's up, dude?"
Sucks.
I'd never been to. I was like, "I'm gonna start skating, dude. I'm gonna go and fucking do it." The kid was like, "Oh yeah, you're a poser," and then skated off.
No.
And I was like, "Yeah, dude, I am out here
Dude,
posing."
you're a poser. That's
Yeah.
not you're learning. You're new.
Yeah, but I knew in my heart of hearts, I'm a blade man. I have no business being on a board.
That is not your wheel of choice.
No, I'm graceful on the skates. Me on a board is just
Could you do any tricks?
ollie.
You can ollie?
Yeah, dude.
Dude.
I get about 4 inches off the ground, dude.
I've skateboarded an embarrassing amount of time, and I can't ollie, and I don't get it. I've had
Mhm.
multiple people try to teach me. Can't get it. Don't understand it.
Yeah.
I don't even really think it makes sense. Like, physically, I don't get it. I don't understand how I could be standing on something and then pull it up into the air. That doesn't make any sense to me. The thing you're standing on, it's going to go up without you ever putting your foot underneath it.
Yeah, I could hit a mean pop shove. That was
Really?
that was about the extent of my tricks. I could ollie up a curb and I
Uh-huh.
could hit a pop shove.
That's pretty sick. I can kick it up into my hand like on a Skate 3 like idle character.
You do the hard kick down. and-
Mm-hmm. I can
That's
do
sick.
that, and I can do the running, jump on it, and I can do a lot of things around skating. where
Yeah,
it's
could
like,
you do the caveman
More of a
thing where you
freestyle guy.
throw it up and you swing it under?
no, that's sick though. That is badass.
I could do that.
That is
That
fucking
was
dope.
super badass.
That is one of the coolest ways.
I would just go to the
skate.
skate park and just do that around the perimeter, far
Mhm.
away from the bowl.
That one's fun, and the one that everybody can do, where you lay it on your toes and then you jump and you just.
Oh,
land on
yeah,
it.
yeah,
You
yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? You lay it upside down and then you just.
You do a
fall.
nice. That's like yeah,
That feels cool and it's really easy. I can do that,
nice.
but that's because it's basically just nothing.
Yeah,
You're basically
you're
jumping.
basically just jumping straight up.
Yeah.
You're like kickflip, kickflip.
Yeah.
You're like no, dude, not really.
And I can kind of oh man, this is embarrassing. What is it called? Manual. Is that where you do like a
It's
wheelie?
a wheelie.
Yeah, it's a wheelie.
I can do. I could do that for a little bit.
Dude, you
that's
sound
kinda
like
extent.
you belong in a Thrasher hoodie. Is what it sounds like to me.
I know my way around a Spencer's.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure, dude. I have a few Rick and Morty backpacks.
Yeah.
I've got a BMO suitcase that I got from fucking Hot Topic.
You got one of those balls with all the laser lightning in it that you touch and the lightning things go to you.
Yep. Got
Dude,
one of
I
those.
always thought that Spencer's was like the first store when you walked into our mall, and my mom would always be like, no, you're not going in there, and just shove me past. But I was like, they got fake dog poop in there
Yeah,
and the
it's
lightning
awesome.
balls.
It was basically built for you to be embarrassed with your parents in there. That's kind of like why they were made. It's so you could walk through and be like, "Fuck, there's
Why
an
do they got,
inflatable ass."
Yeah,
over
why
there."
do they have fuzzy handcuffs
Look at all
and a
these-
fake butt?
Silicon tubes. Skin color.
Who is this for? What is this?
Yeah. Why? Hey, do you
How
want
many
this?
lumens is that flashlight? They're like, it's no lumens,
Hey, do
dude.
you want this black T-shirt with an oil painting of Lola Bunny with giant titties on it?
Like, obviously.
You want this this boardwalk
Lola's my
caricature
favorite, Mom.
Yeah.
of the Tasmanian Devil? And he's like hitting his fist together and it says Thug Life.
Yeah.
Don't you want that?
No, the coolest store when you're.
Dude, Thug cartoons might be the coolest genre of anything ever.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That
Thug
is sick.
SpongeBob,
Thug, yeah. No,
awesome.
so sick.
So badass. Every time I see one of those, screenshot.
Screenshot.
I've got an album for them
Yeah.
on my phone.
I'm gonna leave this on my phone for several years before I go through and clean it out.
Mhm.
Maybe I'll send this to someone one day.
Dude, I wonder if people in the future will know what phones are when they like dig them up, or they'll just think they're these weird squares that we had, or like.
Everyone had these.
Mm.
Surely they'll know.
I don't know.
Dude, an architect or archaeologist would be so bummed they found mine. Just be like, the fuck is in here?
What is this? He has 3,000 photos of different memes,
They're just memes.
and only like
Really
10 of them
not.
are funny.
They make no sense.
He had one photo of his family on the album. That's crazy.
It is nuts.
I wonder how much of that shit is in like old, carvings on walls and shit where they're holding shit and we don't know what it is.
It's probably mostly memes and stuff.
It probably was memes.
They probably was not them being like, we gotta preserve our history and
Mhm.
like our way of our culture and way
Or
of
like,
life.
oh, that's the bag of psychedelics they would
Yeah.
keep with them. Like it's probably.
It's probably just like, hey, dude, I drew a picture of you holding a bag of shit on the wall over there.
Yeah, it's probably a tablet of like a cuneiform fart joke that they're showing to their homies. Dude, that rules. Shout out the Assyrians, huh? Fucking people up. My history teacher, my freshman year, he used to call us all gentlemen. It was an all boys school,
Nice.
and he used
Nice.
to go, now gentlemen, these Assyrians.
He's smoking
he
a
was like,
pipe.
they were badasses, dude. If we all started talking, he'd go, gentlemen, I am the chair. Do not speak over me. And like if you saw you in the hallway, he'd be like, gentlemen, there's a history scholar. That man right there. Dude, he was such a character. One of my favorite people. He's so weird.
He sounds great.
He was awesome, bro. But
Dude, would he wear tweed? Like tweed jackets?
he was that vibe. He was
All the
100%
time.
that vibe for sure. And yeah, he taught economics too, and he used to like really stress. He had like one day where he was like, now gentlemen, there is no such thing as a free lunch. It's not real. And then he'd just like see you in the hallway and he'd be like, hey, no free lunch. You remember that?
You pay for that lunch?
Dude, yeah, literally.
Like, dude, yes.
Yeah, I bought this. He's like,
Uh.
good. Because if you got it free, there's something else
Just
going
pocket
on.
watching your lunch. Hey,
Bro.
gents.
Might have literally had a pocket watch. I think at one
Oh
one
my
point
God,
he
that'd be
literally he goes
Infuriating.
excuse me gentlemen, I have to check my timepiece, and he would like pull it out and go and like pop it open, and then like I think he would catch a train or something.
Catch the nearest locomotive.
Yeah, 100%. I saw him put a bowler hat on once, which was crazy.
God, dude.
See, I know we've
He,
like,
a dude like that definitely would be a lonesome helier.
For sure. Well, because his thing though, what I will say is his wasn't like an act. I don't think he was doing it to be like a bit. I think he was literally like that.
He was that
Like,
guy.
he might whistle and spin an umbrella and like wear a raincoat.
Well, you gotta respect it at that
Right.
point.
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying. Like if you're genuinely that guy, like
Sick,
fuck with it.
yeah.
That's actually awesome. Just don't like be aware of it. You can't know you are. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta have no self-awareness.
100%. Like that's you have to 100% just like be that person. But yeah, that guy was sick. But we should bring back like I know we've kind of nixed fedoras as a society. Like we're like that's no go. But like, what about bowler hats
I'd like a bowler hat.
or a top hat? Like there's other nice fine
There's other cool hats.
hats that like I think we don't wear anymore for no reason.
Well, like, yeah.
You know?
Like what? I mean, top hat I feel like is the most distinguished hat you can. Sombrero's got nicks.
Why
no,
is
you
that?
can't wear a sombrero
You
now.
can't.
You're fucking
You can't.
kicked
Look
out of
like
your
a
university.
moron.
You can't unless it's
Yeah.
unless it's a giant chip with salsa that you
Yeah.
can break off and like dip in there.
It's true.
That is allowed.
Yeah.
But yeah, we have limited hat selection. It's kind of just snapbacks, baseball hats, or
Yeah.
this fucking
Bucket
bullshit.
hats. Yeah. These fucking dunce caps
Dude, what would you do if someone walked in
with a
with
bowler.
a bowler hat?
Shit.
Yeah.
Can't do dick.
Yeah, I don't know. I probably would think I would think he was too powerful.
Yeah.
I'd be in awe of his presence. I'd probably have to take a few steps back due to like
Whoa,
yeah,
sir.
due to the impact of
After
him.
you.
Yeah, due to him filling the room with his presence.
Is this just what your history teacher looked like?
Yeah, pretty much.
Pinstripe
yeah.
suit, bowler hat,
Mhm.
cane.
Mm-hmm. No, he was
Yeah.
awesome.
I'd love a trick cane, you know?
Yes. Yeah, like it's a gun
Like a gun or a taser, even
or
like
a cane sword.
whatever.
I've
Something.
always wanted a cane sword where it like
Yeah.
looks like you're feeble, but then it's like on God. and you-
Yeah, you're
with
like,
a fucking-
God, I don't need this for stability, dude.
Yeah, that's how you lure them in. You look
Yeah.
weak, and then you fucking Yoda on their asses. You start spinning around,
Doing
slicing
flips.
them. How do you feel about that? Because that was actually controversial in the
About
Star
what?
Wars community. Yoda being like crazy, like shooting
do you mean?
around and jumping around and flipping and like, because his whole thing was like, he's like, you'd think like the greatest master of the Jedi would be this sick ass warrior, and then he's like this weak old green frog man in the swamp, and it's like his whole thing was like he doesn't have to be a really good sword fighter. And then in
In
like
the next
episode
movie,
two-
they're like, he actually is a really good sword
It's
fighter.
actually the best.
Yeah. We take back all that old
yeah,
man
you know how
stuff.
he's 3,000 years old? Well, he's still as spry as he ever was,
Yeah.
and he can like jump around like a fucking bullfrog.
He's actually just now hitting his peak.
Yeah. Well, they're like, he's using the Force to jump around, and it's like, shut up, dude. How about I beat your fucking ass in front of God and country?
And he has
How about
no,
I show you the
he
back
has
of my
no
knuckles?
swag. The most like swagless guy.
Yoda?
Yoda.
No, he's got the.
Dude.
he is lacking in drip for sure. He is barefoot too. He's got these
Sick.
like bird talons
Broke.
on the ground all the
I
time.
think we need to bring back barefoot shit, dude. If I don't want to have to wear shoes, I don't think you need them at the.
Sure.
I go barefoot pretty frequently
Fuck
outside.
in the supermarket.
No, that's
Well,
powerful.
that's what I'm talking
That's
about.
very
I
strong.
want to feel the linoleum. or
Post
whatever.
COVID, that's a tough sell.
Yeah.
That's hard to.
During COVID, you could have done that shit though.
Mm-hmm.
During like the shit, you could have totally been walking around barefoot. Like I read an article,
Especially in Arkansas.
you pick it up through shoes and stuff. I'm not bringing
Mhm.
shoes into my house.
Fun fact: the reason people were like you think of the South as like these slow ass like slack jawed yokels
Yeah.
is because like people we used to walk around barefoot all the time and they would get fucking hookworms in their feet and it makes you like it's like a neurodegenerative like parasite and it makes you talk slow and you get a slack jaw. And so
Damn.
that like
Kiss your
southern
sister.
drawl where you're talking like those people have hookworm infections. So that's awesome.
So they're making fun of like a disability there.
Yeah,
today.
basically, it is basically ableist.
Wow.
To have a southern accent is actually ableist.
Damn.
So next time you hear just some guy just from Georgia, it's like, dude, I know your grandparents have hookworm. Come on.
Grandma's talking kind of slow. Have you had her check for hookworm? My dog's got some dewormer if you want me to toss her some.
Got some at the house.
I got some ivermectin if you want to toss some in her.
Here,
You have some in your pocket. I just snack on these things.
yeah. That'd be
Pop,
sweet.
pop them out of a Pez dispenser. Why are there not Pez dispensers for pills?
If you make taking
Damn,
pills
we're
too
giving out
fun.
these sick
yeah.
ideas, dude. They're gonna steal.
Wipe that.
I'm
Wipe that
I'm
off.
making a pill Pez
Yeah.
dispenser, and it locks and it unlocks every day, so you know if you took it. What a great delivery system that was. Pez figured out the best way to dispense anything, and we laughed at them.
I want it to come out of the neck. Spider-Man.
Yeah, 100%. I want fucking dude. What is the guy with the Hitler mustache? But he's not Hitler. I want a Charlie Chaplin.
Charlie
Pez
Chaplin.
dispenser.
What? Did you have a Charlie Chaplin Pez dispenser? Or you
Yeah,
just,
we like collected them. And I
Where?
just remember there was like an old man one.
Who's
that was,
we?
like-
You
My
and your
family-
fucking history
my
teacher?
family have like family heirloom Pez dispensers. That are,
Damn,
like, the
dude.
Hulk and shit, dude. It's pretty dope. I don't know
That's
where they
sick.
are now. I hope we didn't throw them away because
You can't
dad
throw
does
away
love-
a family heirloom,
that's
dude.
what I'm saying. I could have passed these
They're
down to
definitely
my
not
kids
thrown away.
for sure.
It's on
They're
your
toast.
deathbed. Come here, son. I have something for you.
You see this? It's Tweety Bird.
Go back to my house under my bed. There's a shitload of Yoda Pez. You
Check.
have to go get those.
Walk out the back door, walk 50 paces, 4 paces to the left, dig.
You're gonna need a shovel.
Yeah, it's a Darth
Here's the
Vader one.
shit.
You're like, this is a great warrior in our culture.
Yeah.
This is part of our cultural lore. This man is he's a legendary warrior. You ever heard of Achilles? It's basically like that.
Basically
It's
Achilles.
basically that, but 1,000 times cooler. Also, he can choke people without touching them.
Yeah.
Myths are sick, dude.
What are?
Myths.
Oh,
Like tall
yeah.
tales.
Uh-huh.
Dude, I wish. Before the internet, dude, you could just like go to a random town.
Spin a
Just, like,
yarn.
Spin a fucking yarn on him.
Dude. I could just like tell like an old like just fantasy story.
Yeah,
you heard.
whip out a fable.
Just tell someone Rambo.
He's so sick.
Or like if it was just, you could go up a mountain that no one else around has been up, and you could
I've
say,
done
Let me
it.
tell you what's up there.
hey, you go, there's actually a snake lady with 8 heads, and then everyone would be like, have you
I'm
been
not
up there?
going
I
up
haven't been
there.
I mean, we have to take his word for
They
it.
go up there and they're like, I have hookworms, I can't. And you're like, well,
Yo, what is this guy just gonna lie to us? Well, why would he do that? Why would
Yeah.
this guy lie to us for no reason? It's pretty awesome.
This will be-
Especially, we were talking about at work the other day, like, you know how Mount Olympus is like a place? Like, it's a real mountain.
yeah.
And it's really not even that tall as far as mountains go. Like,
Is
if they wanted to, they could just go
Climb.
check. You know, like if we found out that like at the top of like Mount Sinai, like Jesus was there, like we genuinely believe that like Jesus was there, it's like it'd be pretty easy to just like go find out really quick. Yeah, and it's like you Google it and they're just like, well, it was sacrilegious, and I'm like, yeah, but one guy had to do it.
I'm sure what one guy did. I'm sure he got fucking
Yeah, he was like, dude,
I
there's
did.
nothing up
Yeah.
there, and they're like, he's liar,
Yeah.
heretic.
Yeah.
It'd be sick to be a priest back then and scream heretic at people.
Mm-hmm.
Just
'Cause I
call
feel like
people
the priest
crazy.
class was pretty high up.
Yeah.
That was like being a judge.
Yeah.
I think the reason judges wear robes is 'cause it's like priest shit. Like they're like we're the high priest, but it's like governments now. Even though the government used to be like the church or just whatever the religion was or whatever, it was like they run the shit. And then it became like a secular thing. But they're like robes are sick.
Robes
are
are
actually
sick. Robes are still badass.
Robes
We're not
are
gonna
so
do that exact same thing, but we're gonna wear it.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah, some of that stuff kind of sick.
Alright.
Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that thing?
I do like the ceremonies. I'll be
Yeah.
honest. We like that part.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Swinging a smoky lamp around
That's
or whatever.
cool.
Yeah.
Putting your hand on a book and like oathing.
Yeah.
Swearing
gotta
an
be
oath.
fun.
Swear. Yeah.
That is cool.
Making a good swear is
Mhm.
pretty sweet. Yeah.
You ever taken an oath?
Probably.
What about a vow?
Probably lied on that though.
You ever vowed?
No.
You ever been disavowed?
No. Disemboweled?
No, disavowed. Like your
Oh.
friends like disavow you. Like they're like, you know, we don't agree. Like I'm gonna formally say I like
Disavow you?
like people will say like if someone says like a controversial opinion, like other people will be like disavow. Like I'm not condoning this. Like just 'cause I'm on this podcast, like disavow. I do not agree.
That's pretty sick.
I've been
no.
disavowed by my community.
You must be
Really?
saying a lot of shit, yeah.
dude.
I have spicy takes.
You must have a take where it's strong, a hot enough take where
We were having
everyone's
a-
like, just for the record, everyone, I don't think that. I've never.
Everybody has to make a firm stance.
Yeah.
Like there can be no confusion.
Yeah.
I went to a town hall meeting and I shared my Israel-Palestine take, and they were like, disavow, heavy disavow. So that's cool.
Cool.
You've been ostracized,
No, not
No.
yet.
forsaken,
I'm never forsaken.
no, exiled.
No.
Can we bring back exile as a punishment?
Yeah, I think it's a good punishment.
Because there's a lot of things where I think that makes more sense. Like I don't think you should go to jail for tax evasion. You should be exiled. Because it's weird to then use tax money
Yeah,
to
you're-
keep someone alive. It's like, oh, you're not going to pay it? Well, how about we use everybody else's money to keep you alive then? Like, it's like, what? No, it's like, oh, you don't want to pay the subscription fee. That's fine. Get the fuck out. And then we
Yeah.
just put you on a boat with a revolver with one bullet and a thing of whiskey, pirate style, and we give you, you got some oars. We're
Yeah.
like, go to Canada. Row to Mexico.
Yeah, row somewhere.
Row to Cuba. They're like, we don't care where you go.
Row.
Sick.
That's
bro.
good. Thanks,
Bro,
dude.
that was fucking
Thanks, dude.
awesome, dude.
Yeah.
Bro, it only took us 37 minutes to get to that gym.
Oh, we're cooking now.
Yeah, that was fucking awesome.
That was
we're
good.
on fire.
No, that was badass.
Thanks.
But yeah, I don't care where you go, but you can't stay here, and I'm not
Yeah.
gonna use my tax money to pay for a guy who's not paying his tax money, 'cause that's stupid.
That's
It
bullshit.
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I think I like the idea if we found like a big island that we could like
Like
designate
Australia?
as like a. Yeah, I'm down for
Australia,
that.
for instance.
I'm down for the Australia model.
Trash island.
No,
Even that.
yeah. And then hey, if they end up civilizing themselves like Australia, you can be a country.
Kudos. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like, figure this shit out.
Yeah.
You know,
I think we should.
better
Yeah,
shape up. You
Mhm.
got one bullet. You got
Hey.
that one bottle of whiskey or whatever you
Mhm.
got. So
straighten up and fly right,
like, yeah,
or you can
We
get
can-
out of here.
we can die out here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Build a couple sandcastles and blow your brains out.
We're gonna maroon you.
Yeah.
Marooning is cool.
Yes. Marooning. What? Just abandon them on the island?
Yeah. Oh, that's actually the whole thing.
Mm.
That's the leaving the gun and the whiskey. That pirates, if you like went against pirate law or whatever, that was like part of pirate law. Was like anybody who doesn't do this shit, we will leave them on an island with a gun with one shot and some whiskey. And it's always a desert island, so there's not like coconuts and shit or like. But they would. Mm-hmm. Or it looked like shit, like, but then you go over a hill and it's just like this like garden oasis. That'd be badass. They used to like stash pigs on islands, like on long voyages. Like they would like bring a bunch of pigs at the beginning, and then as they walk by islands, they'd like leave the pigs. Yeah, they would come back and they would like have destroyed the ecosystem because pigs just fuck up everything. But free meal.
Yeah.
You kind of you set up McDonald's along the way. Where you
Literally.
just have these little stops. You're like, hey, let's
Don't
pick
tell
up
your
some bacon.
fucking history teacher.
What?
Don't tell your history teacher.
Oh no, dude. who
It's
loses
about
shit.
pirate law.
Yeah, I go, hey, you ever heard of a free
Fucking
lunch?
furious.
Those are not gentlemen.
They are not scholars. Those are not history
Scallywags.
scholars. Yeah, Sir Francis Drake, not a scholar.
No.
We should bring back like piracy, but like gentleman pirates, where it's like, yeah, I'm robbing your shit, but there's a guy who's like playing a violin,
Mm-hmm.
like at the same time.
I'm sorry to do
There's a
this,
whole
old
song
chap.
and dance.
Yeah, calling a guy an old chap.
Sorry I have to do this to you.
Mm-hmm. I like that. I do like that.
Like, I wish you good fortune.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the cool shit.
Yeah, sort of like a Zorro.
Thank you for all the dope
Oh,
stuff.
yeah, you're
Thanks
like,
for
oh,
the things. jerk
sorry,
off."
sorry, luck, old sport. We just had our paths have crossed.
Tough
Like,
break.
Yeah. These are not your stars.
Hope
I
the
guess.
seas treat you well.
Poseidon frowns on you, my friend. Unfortunately, your cargo's mine.
You have been bested.
Yeah. Telling someone they got bested is the ultimate.
That is fantastic.
That's fucked
You're
up.
like, oh, Davy Jones shows you misfortune, unfortunately. And then you just take their tobacco
Yeah.
or whatever cash crop.
It'd be
They're-
sweet just
they're
to
people.
get a barrel of like tobacco or whatever off an enemy ship.
Yes. Seizing cargo.
Yeah, it's so sweet.
Yeah, that's badass.
But like having like a quantity of like, you know what I mean? Like if you got like a
like a
barrel,
shipment.
you're like, I don't
yeah.
know what's in this fucking barrel, but like I'm gonna get a lot of it.
Bro,
Whatever's
that
in
would
here.
be exciting to like
Yeah.
get these
It's
barrels.
a loot. It's
and
a
you're
loot
like,
box.
yeah, you're like, this could be peaches or this could be like gold, like
Yeah.
literal. This could have been like a fucking bank ship.
Totally.
That would be sick. Or it could have been you could get
could have
some
been just like
bullshit.
syphilis rags or something.
Yeah, it's like a garbage ship. They're,
totally.
like,
Yeah.
sending some garbage.
Just a barrel of rats.
Bro, it's crazy to think about the reason like boats got big was so they could move cannons around. Because cannons are so fucking heavy. It's
That's
like,
why they made them bigger for
Mhm.
cannons.
I mean, sort of. I mean, there's
Or
a
people
lot of
probably
reasons.
too, right?
Uh-huh.
People and stuff probably.
Sure.
Car,
Yeah,
yeah.
because the
And you want to
bigger-
be the coolest pirate.
Well, and the
you
more
gotta-
You wanna have
stuff,
the
the more
biggest
people
ship.
want to take it, and the more people that want to take
More
it, the more cannons
cannons.
you need.
Oh,
So
that's
it's
so
kind of
true.
a whole cycle thing where like the more cannons goes along with more stuff.
Mm,
'cause
yeah.
the bigger the boat, and so it
More
just
money, more problems. That's where that expression
100%.
came from.
which it is
From
It was
pirates.
the British, yeah,
Yeah.
100%. They built the man of war, and they
Yes.
were like, damn, this is fucking more money, more problems, 100%.
Exactly.
Because it was like I don't know 8 decks of guns. It's fucking awesome. And you pull that up on someone's shore because everybody lived on the
Just
coast.
light it up.
Yeah, it's over, bro.
It would be sweet to fire 8 decks worth of cannons at something.
Dude, to fucking barrage,
That dinghy over yonder, obliterate it.
bro. It would have pulverized fucking like any
Like
ship
some
that
fucking
wasn't like.
foreign
And they
island.
definitely-
You're gone. You could fight him in like in a Black Flag if you play that.
Yeah,
Assassin's
no,
Creed.
literally, it's
Yeah,
Black Flag.
They
Yeah,
fuck you up. It's like
Yeah.
ridiculous. It's like 36 cannons, like fucking
So
shooting
sick.
you. It's crazy.
There's definitely times where they probably just like they were like almost back to like the port, and they're like, we got like 70 cannonballs left. Let's just like
Just air this thing
let's
out.
find a fucking kayak and just light it up. dude.
Just
Like,
fucking get it out of here.
yeah, let's find an enemy kayak.
It was also cool where like piracy was legal as long as you were like plundering other people's shit. Where like you could, if you fucked up Spanish vessels and like
Yeah.
stole their shit, the British were like straight up with that. They
They
were
were
like, yeah, that's
down,
fine,
yeah.
like for sure, like fuck them up. Like you would have that's like a privateer where you're
Yeah.
like a sanctioned pirate, like a
Yeah.
state sanctioned pirate, which is fucking awesome.
That is sweet.
Just a bunch of Dog the Bounty Hunters.
Yeah.
rolling
literally.
around.
Which dude, we might be going back to that.
That's the
It's
life for
fucking
me.
fun.
I think we're going back to that. We might in our lifetime we could see privateers come back. I think. I would say within 30 years. I would give it 30, maybe 40 years.
On the open seas.
On the open seas.
Damn.
If America stops doing what we're doing now and like patrolling the seas, if we stop doing that,
Nah, dude.
pirates
Not the
immediately.
seas.
It's the only reason they're not doing it now. Like it's such a profitable thing to just take
to
people's
just take
shit.
yeah.
It's 100% profit.
Yeah. Especially when you're just using wind power.
Yes, dude.
Saw an
The
article
power
like
of
that.
sail.
They're like, scientists discover wind powered boats or whatever, or some kind of thing about them switching to like these sails.
Discover. Oh,
And then it's like the picture below. It's like a picture of a pirate ship.
they're like, yeah, we're way ahead of you.
It's I
We
think
figured this
you
out.
didn't discover jack shit, dude.
That was something cool the Portuguese did, which is why they started fucking people up. And they went
Yeah.
all over this fucking
What were
world.
they
Was
doing?
because they figured out triangle sails. Where
Ooh.
before that, we figured out square rigging, which lets you go against the wind, which was pretty sick. Because like
Yeah.
before, you just had to fucking go where the
Should
wind was
go
going.
with tides.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cook, yeah.
And so they made this thing where you could go the opposite direction too if you rigged it up.
I have
certain
no
way.
idea how the opposite. I
You
need
don't know
to-
how it works. I barely understand it.
No, to elaborate. Like,
It's something because I watched somebody do a boat,
Yeah.
a bathtub like version of it, where they made a little tiny sailboat in the
Uh-huh.
bathtub, and they like blew wind on it to show you how it works. And it like the wind blows, and it like makes a vacuum in front of the sail because
Uh-huh.
the wind's moving the air out of the way,
yeah.
and then that pulls you forward, where it's like moving towards the vacuum of air in front of
Damn,
you.
the Portuguese had that shit
Well,
on
no,
lot.
so that was what everybody was doing before. The
Yeah.
Portuguese figured out this triangle thing where it lets you sail in a diamond or a triangular pattern in any direction.
Wow.
Where it's kind of like how those things work. You ever been on one of those little cars where you like spin the wheel and it makes
Yeah,
you go
and it
forward?
goes forward.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it kind of works like that, where you can like move like in an S shape and you can go anywhere in any direction. which was massive. Because then you could fucking the world's your oyster, bro.
Yeah.
You can go anywhere. And the Portuguese, even though they're like itty bitty little tiny, fucked up everybody for like a while. Because like the bigger, as long as you had like money, you could have sick ass boats, and if you had sick ass boats, you had sick ass cannons. And what do you do against sick ass cannons?
Fucking-
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, get colonized.
It was tough.
And
Yeah.
you're Catholic.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, that is pretty much how it went down. That is yeah. So shout out to cannons and
You could probably build a cannon super easy nowadays.
yeah, like a potato cannon.
Yeah, just build some shit out of like PVC, some
Yeah.
reinforced PVC.
Here for it. Dude, I'd be fine with like gun control, like getting rid of guns if we just went back to like Revolutionary War times. Like,
Totally.
I think we've talked about this.
I think we did last week. I think
yeah.
we were talking. That's a
That,
good
like,
policy.
Because if you're walking around with like a flintlock, like, and you shoot and
You should be allowed to do whatever you want, 'cause
There really shouldn't be laws.
no,
I defy.
'cause you
someone
get
to give
one
me
try
good
too.
argument.
So you get like one shot, and
That's
then
what
it's
I
like
mean.
if you can execute whatever you're doing, your bank robbery with one
Mhm.
shot.
But if
They
you
probably
miss-
need. Yeah, if you miss, then it's the whole
Everybody's-
bank's turning on you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a machine gun.
But if you can do whatever you have to do with one shot and you can get
Mhm.
away with it, obviously they weren't prepared enough,
Mm-hmm.
and obviously you're pretty fucking good at whatever you're doing.
Mm-hmm. Preach,
Keep it
dude.
up. Keep
Preach,
up good
dude.
work. Believe in yourself.
But then you gotta look out for somebody wheeling a fucking grape shot into the fucking bank and just blasting
Yeah,
everybody.
that would be tough.
When you just have two. Yeah, if you run to the guy with two pistols, you'd be fucked.
That's
Yeah.
true. There are like the pirate people who've got like 8 pistols
Yeah.
on their fucking. You've got a revolver's worth of
That is
pistols
the
on you.
move, yeah.
Uh-huh. That's cool.
Columbine fucked the trench coat. That could be so fun.
That was a sick
Yeah.
look, dude.
It is hard to go anywhere in a trench coat and not feel like everyone is like, oh, fuck.
You do look like such an asshole.
Yeah. Well,
Unless
you just
you're
look
an
like you're
old
up to
man.
something. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. If you have to wait to be old, and then
Yeah.
which is funny because like I feel like in our future we could dress like we're like 1950s old guys,
Mhm.
but like no one would be confused by it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like all old people kind of dress the same. So I feel like if we dressed like how old people dress now, they just be like, yeah, that's how old people dress. Even though that wouldn't make any sense. Like I feel like old people just dress in the style of the time that they
Yeah.
were kids in, and it looks old to us because they're old.
Yeah.
But like, I feel like we could dress how they dressed, and that people would just be like, yeah, that's like.
I
Like I
feel
could wear a
like-
fedora and like a tie and like dress like I'm in the 50s.
Yeah.
He's an old guy.
You could do that now
But
if you
it's like
wanted.
he was alive in like the 90s.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah,
what the
yeah.
Just go crazy Macy's.
fuck? Yeah.
Just a blowout sale.
Yeah, just pull up.
Swagged out.
Yeah.
And no one would bat an eye. They're
No.
Like, that guy was alive like during COVID. He's
Mhm.
like, look, he looks like he was in Dick Tracy.
He's got wood shoes. Yeah, and I feel like old people now are dressing for comfort more so than trying to live their style. You know what I mean? Like you see 'em in
Elaborate.
Skechers. I don't think they were rocking Skechers in like the 50s.
No, but it's always polos, khaki. It's like golf attire.
Yeah, comfortable though. You know.
If you see a dude in wingtips, you have to run.
Totally.
old
He's
man.
got a knife in those wingtips.
Psycho.
How do you guys feel about capes?
I love them.
Bring them back?
Yeah.
'Cause see, I was thinking like I'm more of a cloak guy, which I could be
Is
wrong.
a cloak just a robe with a hood?
That's what I was thinking. That's
Yeah,
what I was about to say.
gotcha.
I think that's the only difference. I don't know though. I would need a cloak expert to weigh in.
I'm almost there probably. I
You
could
think?
probably help out a little.
You're at least an aficionado.
Yeah, I have a heavy appreciation
Mm-hmm. You're at least an appreciator.
and tentative plans to buy several. Yeah.
Dude, I fucking loved capes as a kid.
Yeah?
And I felt until I fell down my stairs one day because
Mm.
the cape was too long.
Got tangled up.
Oh, bro.
Clipped my heels. Fell down
Jeez,
the entire
dude.
flight.
Edna
I was
Mode,
about
dude.
to say,
Yeah.
you think you had
No
to mow
capes.
yourself.
So bad.
Yeah.
No capes.
But dude, hitting a fat whoosh.
Dude.
with a
Oh,
cape.
so good.
Yeah, did you
Yeah.
were you taught as like a kid to like sneeze into your elbow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were taught to do that.
From
move?
Rip.
Yeah, did
Yeah.
they like how did they teach you that?
Vampire sneeze.
Yeah, bro, like we said like hit the Dracula or whatever. Like you gotta like pull
Hit
the
the
Dracula.
Dracula. That's what they said.
I don't know
yeah.
if they hit the Dracula. That'd be I did not go to that kind of school. which
No.
we were not that hip. It was like a
Well, that wasn't even a term yet. Hit the Dracula.
dude. You're right. It would have been like why would we beaten up Dracula?
Yeah. What are
Leave
you
Dracula
talking
alone.
about? Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty.
What'd
cool.
they tell you? They say sneeze in your elbow or whatever.
No, they said you got to do the Dracula.
Oh, they did.
Mm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, do a little Dracula,
Nice.
which I love. But you ever meet anybody now as like an adult who doesn't know how to cough or like sneeze, and they just like like you'll be talking to them and they just cough in
Yeah.
your face? You never seen that?
So freaking appalling.
Dude, it's insane. It's crazy to me how many people.
It's like how did you make it this far?
Literally, and nobody said anything to you. And like at this point, I have to think it's willful because I feel like somebody at one point told you, and you're like, "I'm not doing
Like,
that."
Fuck
what are you
that.
talking about, dude?
Not
It's just a
doing that.
cough.
I feel like post COVID now you can like freak the fuck out at someone.
True.
You can spaz.
True.
You can totally hit a germaphobe
Justifiable
spaz. Yeah.
for sure.
People will back you up for sure.
Dude,
Mhm.
this was the
I'd back
cape
it up.
I had.
Holy shit, dude! Wait,
Do
what?
y'all
is
remember-
that?
Do you ever fuck with? Do y'all remember Bible Man at all?
Bible Man?
Dude,
No.
Give
no,
that
but that's
give that a YouTube search.
awesome, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, you remember VeggieTales?
Yeah, I remember VeggieTales.
Remember the plunger superhero guy? What was his name? Plucky?
What? It's
Lucky
like a
the-
slur.
Yeah, what-
Plucky
yeah,
the Plunger?
Yeah, or something like that. He had like a name. It was like Wonder.
He had like a
Lad. He
name.
was like Fucker Lad or something like that. I think
Fucker
that-
Lad,
Yeah, I think that was it.
VeggieTales?
Mhm,
I
think
doubt
was
that.
it.
Search up Fucker
Yeah,
Lad,
type that in.
comma VeggieTales.
It's for
What? Hold on.
some dude, some
just-
Jamie,
dude.
bro.
Get
Fucking
Chat
relax.
GPT, dude.
Okay, dude. Fucking
ChatGPT
which
would
one?
tell
The
you.
Dino
Yeah.
Megazord? What do you want?
It actually might not. I don't know if I'd have knowledge of metamorphin.
Dude, whoever runs these websites suck.
Yeah, that's a site straight
This
from
is
the
a
90s.
miserable site.
I'm looking it up.
Dude. Yeah, hold on.
What is
Here
that
we
right there? Right there. Tyrannosaurus Dinozord. Sabretooth was yellow.
Oh,
wait,
okay.
wait. So he was just Dinozord.
No, he was Tyrannosaurus
No,
Does it say
Dinosaur.
that?
with the-
Yeah.
Does it say that? But
Ma-
wait,
Right here.
but
Ma-
wait.
What? But wait, there's more.
Mastodon. You're thinking of the black one, dog.
Mastodon
No,
was
no,
black.
no. He's a long neck.
Triceratops.
Look up
Triceratops.
Dino Thunder.
Look up Dino Thunder.
Okay.
I really do want to check out the wiki just to see how easy it is to find this. just to just to make a point. And if it is hard, I will acquiesce. I will say, guess what, Grant?
Dude.
It was hard. I'm stupid.
Apologies.
You don't understand
Mhm.
the pressure.
A thousand apologies,
Oh,
my good sir.
I will kneel in your presence. But if you're right,
Dino Thunder was sick. Yeah, that was sweet.
that was the one I was into. And I had like this sick ass Red Ranger staff that like it would bend and turn into a gun.
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
yeah. I had one of those.
That
things.
thing was so sick, dude. That thing was fucking badass. I was at the beach, I remember, for my birthday,
Yeah.
and I got that. That might have been peak for me. I
Just
don't know if
run
I've
around
ever been that
smacking
happy.
your parents in the shins with it.
Dude, yes. I just love staffs in general. And then this one's also a gun.
Yeah,
It's pretty sick. Game
I'm
over.
out. I'm done. Bro, remember Zordon?
dude.
Yeah.
Yes, of course I remember Zordon.
Dude, what's the big head?
Zordon.
What's the robot?
Oh,
I thought that was.
Alpha or whatever. Or,
I thought his name was like Dinkus. Thought his name was like Columbus. Or
it could have been
something like that.
Dinkus.
Yeah,
I thought it was Alpha.
I think it's Chumber. It says. All right. Guess what,
Dude, are
Grant?
you looking
Guess
at
what,
fucking
Grant? You're right.
Wikipedia?
It is hard to find.
Fucking
You're
a
right.
Shit show over
This
here.
is a shit wiki.
Dude,
Why isn't that like the first part of the fucking article? Is what the Zords are. That's literally all
That's the
anyone
main
gives
thing,
a
crazy
shit
yeah.
about.
lead with the plot.
That's like the whole thing.
They're
I
leading
don't
with
need that
plot?
yet. Yeah.
Also, I love that the villains are listed as evil space aliens.
yeah.
That's awesome.
I mean, that applies to every episode for the whole series.
They
It was
co-
just some evil
they
space alien.
They coexisted with the Aquitar Rangers. I don't know what it
The
means.
Aquatards.
Mhm.
Mm.
But see, it
Whoa.
says they teamed up with the
Dicey.
Dino Charge
Dicey.
Rangers.
They teamed up with the who did Mighty Morphin?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they'd all
Sick.
team up. The best episodes were all the Red Rangers teamed up.
Yeah, the Christmas ones.
Did you see the
come
one where they
out.
just had everybody? It was
No.
like every generation of Power Rangers all met up.
Damn,
Like,
That's some
suck
like
each other off.
45-year-old
that's sick.
Uh-huh.
crippling.
Yes.
So hurt. He's
Yeah.
wearing copper fit, everything.
Bro,
Copper Ranger.
Yeah.
so that was
It's just
iconic.
coil. That's his thing.
That would be sweet.
See, shortly after, Tommy Oliver formed the Dino Rangers. So
Tommy
that would,
did?
That's what it says.
Dude, that's the best
Yeah, that
Tommy's the
was
best
fucking
Power Ranger.
Awesome.
Well, yeah, dude.
So who? Oh, so Tommy becomes the
Tommy
Black
was
Ranger.
No, Tommy was the Green Ranger, and then he gets turned evil, and then no, I'm saying in Mighty Morphin.
I know who's the White one? There's a White Ranger and a Black Ranger.
I think Tommy's the Black Ranger in
Tommy
Mighty in,
becomes the green one.
in that. Tommy's the Green in Mighty Morphin. Dude,
but
I
then
thought
he
that dude was
starts
so
the
fucking
Dino
sick.
Rangers, which is crazy.
Yeah, he has to lead. He's got to do his own thing. He goes from the Green Ranger to the White Ranger. In Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Season 2. Oh, wait. I thought it said the episode.
He goes
too.
green, white, red, black.
Yeah.
Here we
That's-
go.
That's sick.
Here we go.
Pretty sick.
This is the title of this is category colon Zords.
Nice.
That's this whole category.
That's a Reddit.
It might be. Genuinely, it might be. Okay, so we got the Dino Ultra Zord. So I feel like he was just generic Dino, like, because then they've
Are
got
you
wait,
still saying the Red Ranger? Who are you saying?
Yeah.
Dude, no.
it's called the Dinosaur.
you're not getting my whole bank
No.
account, dude. You're not getting all $27 I have.
I
right
don't.
now.
I'm not even doing it to win the bet. I really just would
Just
like.
for the love of the game.
It really is. Also, there's something called the Bacon Dawn,
That's sweet.
the Baconodon. Sorry, the Baconodon, which is
some
a
respect on it.
warthog. That's hilarious. Bacon,
That is good. Good bit.
funny, dude. Who said that the Japanese couldn't translate things?
Yeah.
They're making puns in other languages.
I would have never said that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, I just feel like there's some like rough translations of games. Where you're
Totally.
like, what's going on here?
No,
That's
that is a good bit.
That's the best part of that Chinese Game Boy that I have.
Yeah.
Is the translations are
Sloppy.
hilarious. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so great. And the instructions for that Tamagotchi. I got a Chinese Tamagotchi.
Mm,
Dude,
nice.
Over 160 animals to choose from.
How much
So do you,
was
but
this?
do you pick one and you got to pick it, right?
And
What-
then if he dies, you make a new one.
What'd you pick? How long do they last?
Well, I accidentally keep hitting the reset button, so I've had
Mhm.
to restart a few times. But I
Nice.
picked like a Nessie, like plesiosaur looking guy the first time. Then I did elephant. And then I think I went back to the plesiosaur. Or no, I think I might have done like a T-Rex. They have like stegosauruses. Lindy did No, that would have sucked if it just stopped. But yeah, Lindy's doing a snail, and like hers almost died today. She went back. She's like, it's almost dead. And I was like, why do I don't need like. Apparently, it won't even last a day. So, I don't really need more stress in my life, especially a fake pet that. Yeah, just beeps at me.
You think you do like Michael Vick at Tamagotchi? Just
Dude.
make him fight.
Bro, that
That's
100%.
Pokemon.
Oh man, why don't they have like battle? Wait, I feel like I have very vague memories of that being a thing
Of
as
what?
a kid. Like I remember seeing commercials for these things that were like Tamagotchis. I think my sister might have had one. It was like a ball, and it had buttons on it, and it had a little screen, and you had like a little creature. But I think if you had other ones, you could like battle them or something, and you see them fight on the screen, and like
That's
you
sick.
would see like yours get like ripped to shreds and like
What was
die before
Digimon?
your
Was
eyes.
Digimon a thing?
Yeah, it was a scam.
Yeah, I was never.
It was like a Pokemon scam.
I've just see the ad.
They had a sick ass intro song. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. Digimon, digital monsters, Digimon are the champions. That's awesome. That's actually. Did I say on the second loop? Yeah.
Second verse. The first time I was like, "What the fuck you
The second go around.
Like, digital monsters, you
You're like,
say?
you're like, huh? They are the champions.
Well, if they're champions, they gotta.
They actually are. Did you ever watch Cyberspace
Yeah.
with Gilbert Gottfried
Yeah.
as the bird?
The parrot, right?
Mhm.
Or not? Was he a parrot? Or he
He's
was like
always
he's
a
like a
bird.
robot bird.
He's a bird in everything. He's a
Yeah.
bird in Aladdin. He's a
Damn,
bird in fucking-
cyberspace. Search up cyberspace.
It is crazy. He's just the bird voice guy.
Dude, cyberspace. Yeah, they had the green face guy.
Mhm. You're like, what?
Oh, dude, that was a great
I think
show.
you do that. I'm pretty sure you go. What?
I remember I had to.
What was this PBS?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
think
was.
so. Yeah, I remember I had to do a. It was the night before my science fair project was due, and my
Mhm.
brother was downstairs in the living room watching that, and I kept sneaking down the steps. My mom was like, "Get your ass upstairs and finish your project."
Nicholas.
And I was like, "I just want to watch that show so bad.
That's so cool.
Oh, I just want to sit down here and watch
I
the show."
love
It's not
it.
fair.
My little brother was like sit on the couch with like his blanket, like just like fucking-
Just fucking chilling.
just vegging
Yeah,
hard.
dude. The God.
I'm
that's-
upstairs
How
trying to
did they
build a
get Gilbert
fucking
Gottfried
little
to do that?
paper mache volcano or some shit.
Dude, you did that?
Yeah, I did that one year.
That's way cooler. That's dope.
No, it was a mess.
Bro, fun fact. Words cyberspace comes from the guy who like invented cyberpunk, like the Blade Runner guy who wrote Blade Runner.
Yeah.
He wrote this book called The Neuromancer, and he like made up the word cyberspace. Everyone's like, "That's sick." Like this
He
is
made it up?
cyberspace. Uh huh.
Hmm.
Also, the word glitch is Yiddish, and it's kind of unrelated. It's another tech thing. I don't know. We were talking about
It
Yiddish.
is a tech. It is a
It's a
tech
Yiddish.
thing.
Glitch.
What is like the origin?
It's Yiddish. It's a Yiddish word, but they use it for like,
Well, I guess what
like
did
a
what did it
computer
mean?
glitch.
And
like a fuck up, I think. Yeah, you fucking glitch. Look at this glitch over here. Dude, Yiddish is so great. Like Mushugana, shit like that. Awesome. Fakakta. Schlep. I don't know. I just know it in like context. It's no, a schlep is like a hard thing. Like, oh, that's a like walking up those stairs. That's a schlep. Like it's just a big like pain in the ass. Like you gotta like. It does sound like that. I don't really know the meanings of any of these, just in like context. Like I know like you'd be like with this fakakta computer over here. Like I don't know what it probably just means stupid or something. I don't know really technically what it means, but I wish I knew more because they're really fun to say. and you get to go. You get you know, I like to do that like guttural part. You know, that's fun. We should do more of that.
Yeah.
Classic NASA move. We stole it from the Yiddish in 1960.
Stole
Right when-
what?
Stole the word.
Oh, NASA used it originally.
Well, no. We just
glitch?
made it like super.
They used it in
Wait,
like.
we invaded Israel and took the word.
Dude,
Yeah.
jacked it.
We're never giving it back.
Oh, this shit is
crazy.
sick.
They go, dude, this is actually bad. We're taking this. This is ours.
Totally
now."
mine.
Wait, what is the origin? What's it say?
So. Fuck. Okay.
I didn't mean to put you on the spot. I thought you were reading it.
derived from Yiddish. Glitch was also introduced in radio and found its way into the world of electrical engineering, and from there to the hollowed halls of 1960s NASA and
God.
thence. Ooh, I've heard thence.
No,
yeah.
dude, where is that?
And thence everywhere.
Oh, thence.
THENCE and
Yeah, it's like
thence.
hence and therefore.
Hence and therefore, yeah.
That's sick.
Thence everywhere.
Bro, we gotta start using that.
Glitch is derived
Thence.
from glittish.
I say.
Putting that in a normal sentence is hilarious.
Oh,
I'll start texting people that.
yeah.
Freak the
Thence.
fuck out.
Yeah.
Hey, you wanna go get some drinks? Thence we can go home. Like, hang out.
Thence we chill at the crib.
Thence I need to
thence
go
we-
lay down. That's chill at the crib.
Sick.
Glitch is derived from glittish, Yiddish for slippery place.
Did you say glittish?
Glittish, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Yiddish for slippery place.
Can you type in top 10 Yiddish words?
Yeah.
Thank you.
On it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of just. I like schlep. That's a great one. Like I gotta schlep this up the stairs. Like that sucks. We got I don't know anymore. There was one I heard this Irish lady ranting, and she like was calling Americans like something. She called us like
I like when they say shite.
comely or I don't know, something stupid, but it just meant like lazy and like and like all about money or like we're materialistic or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you you got it?
Schmooze was one of them.
Schmooze, love that.
Coming in at number 9.
That's the definition of schmooze.
Like, is it to like
Like
kiss
kiss
up?
ass,
Yeah,
kiss
yeah,
ass?
like- or like just to put the words
Schmooze
on.
someone,
yeah.
yeah.
Riz,
to shoot the
It is
breeze.
the
synonym
Riz.
of Riz. Yeah.
Shooting the breeze.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shooting the breeze.
Chatting
Schmoozing.
informally to in a friendly way.
Hey, let's schmooze.
We got
It sounds like you're gonna
Klutz
kiss.
coming in at fucking 7.
It is. It
Come here-
does sound
come here,
like.
let's schmooze.
yeah.
I don't
Sounds like a stepping stone
have
to
a girlfriend.
to bigger. Good, your breath smells bad.
I don't just smooze with anyone.
Yeah.
I wear
Especially not, yeah, schlubs.
Mazel tov.
Schlub might be one, dude.
Yeah.
Schlub actually, I think that probably is one. Mazel tov.
Mm-hmm.
Common.
Schlep.
Schlep made the list. Cocked has got it.
Klutz?
Klutz.
Klutz is that might be my favorite.
Klutz is great.
Yeah, what's that one? Yeah, Klutz is probably my favorite.
That's a good one.
You
Mazel
call someone a
tov.
klutz?
Hmm?
If you call someone a klutz,
It's
if someone is just a
devastating.
klutz.
Schwitz.
Schwitz. What's the
Schwitzing.
definition of that?
Schwitz, like when you're.
Is that like a shyster? That's also, I think that one's Yiddish. I think shyster is.
Schwitz. I don't know. To feel extremely proud of someone.
Sweet. Yeah.
Oh, is that the right word?
Sweet?
It directly translates to sweet or sweat. I'm schwitzing.
Yeah,
I'm
I
schwitzing.
thought it was sweat.
God, that's awesome. Oi, I'm schwitzing over here. Hey, look up.
I'm dripping in schwitz.
Look up Schveltz. There's
You're
this.
just making these up.
No,
You
no,
know,
no,
already?
this is great.
It's
I just
fucking
remembered this.
fake.
There's this great 30 Rock bit where like
What
they
do you mean
they
you do?
pop into like a bar mitzvah and there's this Jewish comedian and they just poke their heads in and he's like I looked at her and I said, Rivka, my schveltz is filled with spoinkus. Like it's just a bunch of Yiddish nonsense. So I think schveltz is one. Spoinkus can't be one. There's just absolutely no way to be taken seriously as a language and spoinkus to be a thing.
Let's go from my Jewish learning. The best 22 Yiddish words to know.
Bookmark
yes.
that. Add that to my favorites.
Sure, bookmark that.
It's great.
Did you CC me on that?
I got you.
See me.
Schmooze. Schmuck.
Schmuck.
Seems kind of like a slur.
Join the newsletter.
Sorry.
There's a newsletter.
Yeah, it keeps popping up.
I do want weekly Yiddish words.
Yeah, that'd be great. A Yiddish calendar.
Yes.
New Yiddish word of the day.
Yiddish of the day. Yeah,
Yeah.
give me that.
Tushy.
Tushy's a
Tush.
These are great.
That was
Yeah.
good.
A lot of these I didn't even know. And they're fun words
Test.
that I just thought were like normal words, and it turns out they're all Yiddish.
Yeah.
Yiddish is a fun language.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Should go
The
back
more
to
you
that.
know.
Yeah.
This is an educational podcast.
Who spoke? I know it was Jewish people, but like, was it like a country? Like,
Of
Yidland?
what?
Yidland?
Yinland? What are you saying?
Like, where's the Yiddish? Where does Yiddish come from? Because like they speak Hebrew too. So like, what is their deal? What's the language? What's going on here? What do they speak in Israel?
Ask me more Power Rangers trivia. I know that shit.
Do you know what they speak?
Central Europe.
Central Europe. Yeah, so it's
Mhm.
like the Ashkenazi Jews, right?
Yep.
Is that what it says?
Mm-hmm.
There's that, and like, what is it? The
Germans.
Germans.
Ooh.
German. Oy vey.
Holy. Hey.
Oy gewelts. I don't wanna. Well, dude, yeah. What do you take? What's your take on Israel?